Welcome to Sports Talk.
Welcome. I'm Nick.
I'm Mike.
Top Notch Sports. And today we're going over the 2022 Philadelphia Eagles salary review and off-season moves. Nick Sirianni comes in, does a pretty dang good job with this Philadelphia Eagles team, number 2 seed in the NFC East. Tony Romo called it, man. Tony Romo called it. Look, Nick Sirianni, Philadelphia, moving in a good direction. The sunflower, whatever the hell it was, the team bought into it. Now, can this team make another step forward and maybe take over, in my opinion, a debacled Dallas Cowboys team? Cooper might be getting released. You know, a lot of stuff going on over there. Really interesting over in Dallas. I'm not a huge fan, but Mike, you're the Eagles guy. You're the Eagles expert here. Let's hop right into the first slide and talk a little bit about this team and what this means first. Go ahead.
Right. Yep. So starting off, they got $20.9 million in cap room. That's what they have right now this second. You know, Howie Roseman's a numbers genius. That's the one thing he's actually good at. But so if you look at the players in green, so Darius Slay, for example, I don't think the Eagles are going to, but if they were to release Darius Slay, that would free $6.3 million in the cap space. So you would add 6 to that. Now, if you would go look at a guy like Brandon Graham, they were going to release Brandon Graham. Again, I don't think they will, but you would lose $17 million from the cap room.
Yeah. So overall here, what you usually want to do is look for guys with big numbers in green, which there really isn't many besides Darius Slay, and say, should they be cut for that price? And again, Darius Slay plays great, so that's probably going to be an absolutely no as an answer. But you look at this team now. Again, another thing about this list right here, these are the guys that are currently under contract right now. You can't cut a guy and save money if they're not under contract right now. Everyone that is a free agent will be listed on the next slide, and we're going to that right now. Mike will break down the notable losses. Mike, go ahead.
Right, so some notable losses. First, I got to give a shout out to our numbers guy. Without him, this wouldn't be possible. He figures out the expected salary and the percent of snaps played. Noah the Tower Thompson. Thank you, buddy. Now, starting off, cornerback Steven Nelson is expected a 2-year, $14 million deal, and he played 87.8% of the snaps. Next, we got edge Derek Barnett. His expected salary is a 3-year, $37.5 million. He plays 64.3% of the snaps. Next, we got free safety Anthony Harris. Expected salary is a 1-year, $3.5 million deal. He played 74.6% of the snaps. Strong safety Rodney McLeod. His expected contract is a 1-year, $2 million deal, and he plays 61.1% of the snaps. And Jason Kelsey, center. His expected salary is a 1-year, $9 million deal if he does not retire, of course.
All right, so that's that. And typically now you want to bring back the guys, a good rule of thumb, that play a high percentage of the snaps played if they played well during those percent of snaps. So on the next slide, we're going to show you our potential targets. Here we go, potential targets. Right now you see estimated cap space, $20.9 million. We don't have you guys cutting nobody. There really isn't a big guy to cut. But estimated signs, we guys got you bringing back Jason Kelsey on a 1-year, $9 million deal, which is a $9 million cap hit. And safety, Marcus May, signing him for a 1-year, $6 million deal, $6 million cap hit. This totals at $15 million in total cost. And the estimated remaining cap then would be, that should be $5.9 million in green. You would still have about $5.9 million. I don't know why that's red. Ignore that. I'm sorry. Here we go now. These are the needs according to a few of the websites. Again, you may disagree with some of these. I do personally. But you see that we fill in some of the needs. So first things first, interior offensive lineman, we got you re-signing Jason Kelsey. And for safety, we got you signing Marcus May. You go down here, you see the draft picks. First round, we got you guys drafting a linebacker for like the first time since like 1990 or something like that, or 30 years. I forget what it is, in Devin Lloyd. In the first round, we also got you guys drafting cornerback Andrew Booth Jr. and drafting Tyler Linderbaum, center, okay, for Jason Kelsey's possible retirement. If not this year, next year, whenever it may be. Tyler Linderbaum is a good center to have. In the second round, we got you bringing in wide receiver Jahan Dotson. And in the third round, we got you bringing in third-round pick Kingsley Engenbar, edge rusher. So overall, we got you filling in a lot of the needs. Again, wide receiver needs filled in, interior offensive line needs filled in, edge rusher needs filled in, linebacker needs filled in, cornerback needs filled in, and safety need is now filled in. Now let's go to the next slide, which is going to show you the 2022-2023 projected depth chart. Mike, go ahead.
So looking at this, first we're going to look at the green. We see Marcus May. Marcus May is a free agent signing, so it's highlighted in green to help this secondary. And then we got Jason Kelsey being re-signed over here in orange. bring him back maybe for another year. And now the players in the light blue are the rookies that are drafted. So we got Tyler Lindenbaum, who is this pick would be similar to the Landon Dickerson pick from a year ago. Then we got Jahan Dotson, who comes in and immediately starts over Jalen Reagor. And we got cornerback Andrew Booth, which would be another huge help to get a young guy in this secondary. Linebacker Devin Lloyd and edge rusher Kingsley Egabar also being drafted, but he won't start right away.
All right, so here's what we got now. You look at this team, and in my opinion, I'll let you take it away after this. I'll keep it short to give you some time because you know a lot more about this team than I do. But me just looking at this team from an outsider point of view, I look at this team and I say, look, you got a really good offensive line, and you have Tyler Linderbaum over here in reserves that can come in at any time if anybody gets injured and play the interior offensive line position. Wide receivers, Devontae Smith last year, I loved him. Quez Watkins, really good wide receiver. Jahan Dotson coming in the second round, another really good pick. Give him another weapon. Give Hurts another weapon to throw to. Cornerbacks, Darius Slay, phenomenal corner. Now you add Andrew Booth Jr. That is a phenomenal duo between them two. And then you got Avonte Maddox, who's your slot corner anyway, playing the slot. That's perfect. Defensive line-wise, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, Fletcher Koch, Javon Hargrave. Really good defensive line still. You got a rookie coming in, Kingsley Egabar, coming in, maybe doing something whenever he can, play in rotation. Anybody goes down, Brandon Graham goes down, comes in, plays. Devin Lloyd, phenomenal linebacker coming in here with TJ Edwards and Davion Taylor to play in that linebacker role. Marcus Epps, Marcus May, safeties, really two good safeties that you have. Marcus May coming in, making that big veteran presence. Mike, this team, in my opinion, I mean, look, last year you were a second seed. You made the playoffs. I don't feel like you're losing anything really this year. What do you think for this Philadelphia Eagles team who went 9-8 last year?
Well, last year, the MVP of this team was this offensive line. This was the number one run offense in football. The offensive line is big, and they bully people. They got a very solid offensive line, but the defense definitely needs improvement. So bringing in secondary pieces would be huge for this defense. And, of course, linebacker. They haven't addressed the linebacker position in years. So if you go draft Devin Lloyd in the first round, I think that's a phenomenal pick, and it makes you more competitive on the defensive side of the ball. As for the offense, they'll continue to run the ball well, but my concern is Jalen Hurts taking that next step to becoming a better thrower. I didn't see it really all year out of him, to be honest with you. There were plays where I saw Quez Watkins running wide open, and he could not get him the football. Now, this is concerning, especially – for an improvement standpoint. I mean, now you got Jahan Dotson, who is better than Jalen Reagor, but is Jalen Hurts going to be able to deliver these guys the ball? This is the question we need to ask ourselves going into this season. So it wouldn't surprise me if the Eagles do look to improve at the quarterback position. Howie Roseman never rules anything out, and he's made that clear that if there's something they like, they will pull the trigger on it. Although I like this team right here in front of us, I think this team can win 10 games and compete for the NFC East.
Yeah, I feel like if they do these moves, this gives you a really good depiction of Jalen Hurts. I know you don't want to throw a season away, but I mean, for the love of goodness, if Jalen Hurts can't get it done with this, another really good offensive line, another year in the system, you got another wide receiver, you got, Dallas Goedert's a good tight end. We both know that. And a defense that's pretty dang good on paper, at least, and I think they'll formulate pretty well together. Look, they got to win more games. I mean, this is going to be a really good. If they hold on to Jalen Hurts, which I personally, I don't know what you guys think, but I personally feel like they're going to do this year. They're going to give him another chance. Look, if he can't get something done, and what can you ask him, though? I mean, making the playoffs is what you want to see a quarterback do. So if he gets you there again, is that enough? I don't know what you guys want. I don't know. I think it's going to come down to his film. Just because you're a playoff quarterback doesn't mean that you're playing good. The team around you can be phenomenal and just carrying you there. So if there's a chance to upgrade, you upgrade, right? That's simple. And honestly, Mike, I think you and me both said, I just confirm if I'm right, Malik Willis is an absolute upgrade over Jalen Hurts, like all around, correct? Do you agree? What's that say again?
Absolutely. I think he's a complete upgrade.
And honestly, a better runner, better thrower?
Better runner. I mean, Hurts is a good runner, but Malik Willis is a better runner. He's got a stronger arm. He's a better thrower. He's a complete upgrade over Jalen Hurts.
So that's my thing. So, do you take the chance this year and just do that and just get your better version of Jalen Hurts? Or do you wait and you see if Jalen Hurts is developing? Look, you got 3 first-round picks. We'll see what the hell they do. I'm not going to spend all day of this. I think that there's going to be many videos leading up to the draft on the Eagles and on what they do. I think it's going to be a really fun watch. But until now, let us know what you guys think in the comment section below about this mock free agency, mock offseason, mock draft that we have you guys doing. Let us know what you think. But until next time, we'll see you guys soon. Peace. We are
Feel better.
See you guys soon. Peace.